So, what happens when a company gets the call up to the big leagues of the stock market? I'm talking about getting that coveted invitation to join the S&P 500. You know, it's way more than just a pat on the back. It kicks off this really fascinating and honestly often misunderstood financial event called the index effect. And today, we're going to pull it apart and see exactly how it works. All right, let's start with a little mystery. Picture this. You've got a well-known company, everyone's following it, the stock is just kind of chugging along, pretty stable, and then boom, seemingly overnight, the price just skyrockets. There's no new product, no crazy earnings report, so what on earth is going on? And hey, this isn't just some hypothetical question. Take a look at what happened with Palantir Technologies. One day, the stock is doing its thing, business as usual. The next, right after a certain announcement, you see this sharp, undeniable jump straight up. This is the exact phenomenon we're going to deconstruct today.
So, first up, the mysterious price pop. We saw the chart, right? Now let's dig into the why behind Palantir's sudden change in fortune.
And the answer is, well, it's surprisingly simple. The trigger for that massive surge was just a single piece of news. Palantir was going to be added to the S&P 500 index. That's it. No new information about the business, just an invitation to the club. But what is this club? And how does just getting an invite cause such a huge stir? Which brings us right to our next section, inside the S&P 500 club. Now, you'd probably think getting into an index this important is all done by computer, right? Just pure numbers. But it's actually a little more interesting than that. On the surface, yeah, there's a clear checklist. As you can see here, they look at things like a company's market value, how easily its shares trade, where it's based, its financial health. You get the picture. It seems very objective, very black and white. But here's the kicker. This quote from ResearchGate points out something crucial. A company doesn't actually have to check every single box. The final decision is made by a committee, and it's up to their discretion